All right, chat. We gotta take down Hikaru in this one chess challenge. He's gonna beat us for the rest of time. I think he's analyzing the game again.
I'm gonna go with 1235.
Okay, and I said 1150.
1348.
Oh no.
Man, I'm so mad at my chat. I didn't say 1348, but I said it's 1300, and then literally like 5 people are like 1300 would not hang their queen in 1. They would never hang their queen in 1, so I went lower. Oh, that's frustrating. That's frustrating. It frustrates me because I feel like I could have done better somehow.
Yeah, it's just so frustrating to win, but win by not the most decisive amount. Must be tough. All right, did you get your answer?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 850.
And I'm gonna go with 800.
You're right. 629. You're closer.
629.
Right.
That's funny because I wanted to go with a lower rating. All right, I came up with my final answer.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with 1350.
Oh God, I said 1100. Drum roll. What?
I'm gonna ask my mods. Can my mods tell me who played this? Because I actually want to shame. I feel like shaming this.
No.
Person. All right, so I'm gonna go with 2275.
I'm gonna go with 2150. Yes.
That is so absurd.
Yes. Okay, I will go through this one. We have another Reti. Actually, the Reti was the first opening I played when I started.
That's a pretty good opening to start with, I think. I mean, very thematic.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think of D4 here?
I mean, I think it's the best move. I also think it shows pretty good understanding to play. I think it shows good understanding by both sides. Like, because normally this feels like something that players who are master level would play, at least. So let's see. Okay, so it's like the Benoni now.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
A3, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Queen A4.
This is gonna make this very hard to guess.
Yeah, because I can't tell why would you want black to put their bishop on D7 instead of just playing Queen C2 directly?
You won, so it's like, yeah, this is gonna be hard to guess.
Okay, so that was already in an accuracy. Now Knight D2. I mean, this seems like a pretty normal style Benoni with the white side of the pieces.
Right.
Okay. Knight
Yeah.
E4.
Okay. Okay, so F5. Yeah. I'm really confused. This Queen A4 is like very confusing because also black took with the pawn on F6, which is not normal.
True. And then, I mean, bishop H3, bishop takes G2, I think was pretty okay. Knight C7. Ooh, he just walked right into it. Not a good sign.
Right.
All right, so white's just up in exchange, moves the king back. That's a pretty regular move, although you didn't need to move it back.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Grabs the open file. Black is trying to checkmate on G2, and that's white defends with F3. Ooh,
yeah, okay.
Takes. I kind of expected G4 for some reason, but actually this is probably better.
I mean, this is better, but I'm not sure what to make of this. Okay.
All right, now the king's running, but white's up a rook. Ooh.
Okay, so it's
how did we get here? Okay.
Still very, very complicated.
Yeah. I guess white ends up winning this game. Let's see if there's any other mistakes.
Okay. Okay, so white starts taking. Okay. Huh.
There goes some of the pawns.
Okay.
Just gotta speed a little bit here.
Huh. This is, yeah, strange.
Wait, so black's gonna end up winning this?
I guess? I'm actually not sure. Like, probably players are low on time here.
Yeah, that's true. It's hard to tell towards the end. Then the accuracy just drops even more. All right. Okay, there we go. Okay, so black tricked white. Okay, so white ended up blundering one of the rooks, and somehow black ended up winning this. Oh man, this game had a lot in it. All right, I'll let you deliberate, and and feel free to make the moves to it. Does it bother you when I redo the game?
No, it doesn't. Not at all. No, it's fine.
All right, guys, let's try to figure it out. I'm just gonna play through it very quickly again. So ready was fine. queen a4 is like, what are you doing this? You're not over 2100 if you're playing that. It's just not a good move. Then the Bononi is happening. Pieces are being developed. Black somehow misses knight c7, so this feels under 2000 for sure. Thanks to Vizzle, appreciate it.
16,160.
Okay. I mean, white should have been able to pull that off. Honestly, this was more like a 1800 game to me. I think it felt pretty 1800. Because 1800s hang on to that. It wasn't that bad. Maybe 1700. No, I mean, yeah, I think it's between 1600 to 1800. I don't know if we want to be on the low end or the high end. I mean, they played it pretty well and black fought on. I don't know. I think in time pressure, these, okay, I'm going to say 1750. I'm going to say 1750. Even though it's really, the reason I don't want to say 1750 is because it's too close to the previous guess, which is kind of making me feel like they're going to want to get some range. No, it's not that low. The opening was mature. So, maybe 18. Honestly, it could even be 1900s who just blunder. Because queen a4 it could even be 1900. Yeah, I'm going to say 1900 because we haven't had that. We've had 1700. 1600 feels too low. 1800 is too close to 1700. I feel like whoever picked these games wanted to make a range. So I'm going to say 1900. I'm metaing this game. I'm really on the meta. All right, I got my answer whenever you're ready.
All right. I'm going to go with 2200.
Wow. Okay, I said 1900, which
you're probably right. I don't know. I just felt like the end game was played too well by both sides.
That's fair. That's fair. Thank you, Kasparov Chess. I don't know if Kasparov was on that channel.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes, and yes.
What?
Yes, very good.
2400? Are you kidding me?
Yes. I had a feeling it had to be higher. Like, and the only reason I thought it had to be higher was because the end. There were two reasons. The game went very long. But like the end game was like 30 moves of two rooks versus queen, and there weren't really blunders until the very end.
That's a good point, but I thought the missed fork and queen a4, and then what happened? I don't know. 2400 just felt too high for that.
Yeah, well, it's like my chats are like, kind of 2400 really blunder knight c7 because they really blunder that fork. Like
yes,
like,
they can, and
yes,
they do.
They can,
especially in blitz. Oh man. Okay. So have I been just underrated, going too low for most of these?
You've been I think you've been lower. You've been guessing lower than I have on every single one. But it's like it's a mix because on a couple of them you've been really right, whereas I've been really wrong.
Yeah.
So it's tricky.
All right.
Very tricky.
All right. I'm gonna put the next game in. I'm gonna try to get redemption. This one felt bad. I was confused, but I like your analysis of how long they didn't blunder in the bullet. That was good.
There was also one other thing that I didn't say, which was that the number of moves, like they played 71 moves.
Yeah.
And I felt that below a certain rating, you're just not gonna have a blitz game that goes 71 moves.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, I'm gonna put the next one.
Okay, so e4, e5, queen h5. G6. Okay. Unfortunately, this is some sort of PTSD for me. I've seen this. I think I saw at least like 4 different games where XQC lost to this, where he allowed queen e5 and queen takes h8. So this brings back some memories. For sure.
I saw the trauma in your eyes. It's okay, Hikaru. Yeah. You'll get through it. You'll get through it.
So queen takes e4, bishop e2, bishop g7.
Oh my gosh.
Takes king e7. Okay, f3 is a weird move though, actually. F3 is a very weird move. Okay, so f3, queen f4.
Please, okay.
Takes.
White is just taking everything. Oh no.
Takes.
White isn't gonna get mated, are they?
I doubt it somehow.
No, okay. I looked towards the spoiler.
Okay. Okay, this doesn't look like a game I've seen before, so I'm pretty sure this is not an XQC game. Okay.
This does feel like it was a PogChamps game.
Yeah, it's definitely that. It's of some kind of like lower tier game for sure.
But which lower tier? I'm not sure, because White actually played. I mean, White played for traps So I guess his opponent or her opponent must have been very low rated. But white actually played decently.
That's true. Although it wasn't hard to play decently. Everything was
true. That's true. That's true.
It's like a game of Pac-Man. Just take every single piece off the board.
Yeah, I'm not sure what game we're watching. That was just gobbling everything. All right, I'll let you deliberate.
Sure.
All right, chat. So, I mean, we could say 420 for the meme. I mean, you only try to checkmate your opponent if they're sub. Don't let your memes be dreams. I mean, black could have very much been under, but it feels like it could have been a 300 versus a 500, right? No, it's not good. This is not going to be a 700 rated game. That would be insane. Although XQC did get checkmated in 6 and he was about 600. So 600s do lose like that. White's mating technique was good. So we don't want to do 420. I am going to do 420. Chat, I'm going to do 420. This was very low. This was very low. We're going to do 420. We're going to say it. All right. I think I got our answer.
All right. I'm going to go with 601.
And we're going to go with 420.
Okay.
I'm always lower than you. I'm always lower than you. But hopefully it's right this time. It just feels like you don't lose all of your pieces like that. Although G6 could have been just a blunder.
Oh.
Wait.
Wow. I'm just barely closer.
That hurts. That hurts.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh. All right. Well, at least we were both closer there. That one felt fair. It wasn't like the other ones that were more shocking. So.
Right. That had to be somewhere in that range. It's just a question of kind of like what the rating could be. But that was a very fair one. I
should have let my memes be dreams and not pick 420.
I think your guess I think actually both our guesses were pretty good. I mean, I think because you can either, I think you like realistically, you probably guess 500 and like you guess on the lower end, I guess on the higher end. So I think we both made pretty good guesses.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, let me pick the next game.
Sure.
Game 7. Okay, we're going to need to have some spot on guesses.
Well, yeah, I mean, though those previous two ones were definitely frustrating. It's very frustrating because like sometimes I've done it and it's like I want to try to get like an average score, and then there's one of those ones where you bomb it. It's like you say like 1500 is like 2500. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, like number 3, but it does make it more fun when there's curveballs because it's harder to think and it changes your psychology for guessing the other ones.
Right, exactly.
I'll let you take the wheel on this one.
Okay, so D4, B5. Okay.
The Polish, okay. Could be a memer. Could be, Tentacion just having fun.
This is a very, very weird. I don't know what D5 and B4 are. This is going to be a very weird game. Okay, all pawn moves. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be a problem because this feels like a game that is actually played by two good players to me.
Really? Who are just memeing or what?
This has a very weird feel. Well, maybe not anymore, but I was gonna say like the Rook A6 and Rook D6 felt very surprisingly good. Okay. Like what is this game even? I don't even know what to make of this game. Huh, so maybe I'm just crazy, actually. It's possible I'm just crazy. Rook F8, white takes.
This feels like it's gone terribly wrong for black.
For black or for... Well, now it's gone terribly wrong for white, too.
Sorry, I meant for... Yeah.
Well, white... No, but I mean, white's up a piece until you go knight F5.
Yeah, so, I know. That's what I mean. It looked really bad for black, but you know what? Surprise, knight F5 is coming in.
Right, so takes.
Oh, okay, no.
Check. Okay, that's one way of playing, I guess. Okay.
Even I'm not that creative with my gambits, you know?
That's
I swear I did not play this game, Hikaru.
That is a very special Botez gambit.
Yeah.
Because it's much easier like from far away to hang your queen, but like to hang the queen, so like this is like just 2 squares away is very, very very close. And it's taken by the same piece that's already attacking your queen. Right. It's just it's not, yeah. Okay. So let's see. And then here, okay. Okay, actually, that's not a bad move at all. And then here. And here. Huh,
well, okay. Black made it pretty cleanly after, but white's moves really threw me off there.
Yeah, I mean, this one has potential to be problematic.
Yeah,
this could be like pretty decent players, I think.
Or just, yeah, okay.
Or just beginners. All right, okay. Let's see.
I'm not looking at chat. I'm gonna pretend this was a sub battle. I just saw this game in a sub battle. I was probably yelling. I was like, why are you guys blundering the queens? I probably threatened to like ban the player who gave his queen away. You probably played for my team. Visualize, visualize, visualize. What is the rating next to this username? I feel like, I mean, 1530 is what comes to my mind. Could be higher, could be lower. I haven't been very good at this game. I honestly think it's like 1530. I think these people just blundered. I don't think it's too high. I actually think it's like 1500. I think chat is wrong. I'm gonna say 1530. No, I actually think so. No, 1500 is legit. Trust. No, we're going with what I said. We're going with what I said. Now you're sad about your rating. Don't be.
All right, I'm gonna go with 850.
Okay, I probably shouldn't have done this. I said 1530. I just feel like...
Okay, but I mean, if you're behind, I mean, you can gamble. Yeah, there's no reason not to.
I'm gambling, and I've seen this kind of play in my sub battles from 1500s. I closed my eyes and pretended it was a sub battle because I've been through some tough times watching my subs blunder queens like this.
Okay, actually, it makes some sense. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I overshot a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think were you? I mean, I haven't looked at the averages, but if you're far behind, it actually makes sense kind of on the random one to guess like really high or really low one way or the other.
I like you justifying my bad decision, and I'm gonna accept that explanation. I'm just gonna say that's why.
It could be, but I will say I actually thought 1006 was on the high side. So I mean, I guess you did have the right idea, but it's it's too high. All right.
Okay, I got a little too crazy. Sometimes it happens. Okay, YouTuber versus Facebook gaming.
Right.
Poor Facebook gaming. Like YouTube versus Twitch would have been a bit more interesting, but I feel like Facebook gaming is always the butt of the joke.
Right.
All right, let's continue here. So Tramposky attack.
Yes.
Interesting. So no 94 line, but I guess you don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, but okay. I think actually, if we go back here, just like basic rationale, I think like if you're a stronger player, you'll either play D5 or knight to E4 or E6. But G6 is a move that I think you play if you're not used to it, and you just play the King's Indian every game.
Yeah, I agree, because it's not the best line here. Okay. Let's see how White plays this.
Very good by both sides. This looks like a game that I lost in Linares in 2003 so far.
With what side of the pieces?
I think I lost the game with the white side of the pieces. I lost the game of the Trampovsky to Pavel Elyanov, grandmaster from Ukraine.
Okay.
So that's kind of what this reminds me of a little bit.
So so this line could have actually been played by a strong player.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
All right. Knight B1.
Interesting move. Not a bad move, but interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious where he's going with it. So knight C3. That was not the worst repositioning. Knight's better on C3 than it was on D2.
Ew, G5. Yikes. That's a bad move.
Yeah, that is bad. Where's he going with that? Queen B5. That's fine. I guess putting pressure on D5. It looks good. A3. That feels
unusual,
weird.
But not bad.
Not the best move. Okay, so H5, black is just marching forward. Knight A4. Okay, white is playing this pretty well. H4.
Knight C5, H3, King H1.
That's nice. Knight G1. Okay.
G1.
Only move really. Can white take on B7 here? Probably not.
Actually, I think white can, but maybe the dangers after knight b7, there might be some trick with like takes, and some rook b8 maybe.
Okay.
I mean, white's still probably better, although you have to worry because your knight actually is really bad on g1 here. It's like you don't really have anywhere to go with it.
Yeah.
So it could be problematic.
Okay, so queen e2. I think white just wanted to get rid of the pressure instead, and probably the line you just showed. Queen f3, very eager to trade queens here. I would be too with that pawn cornering my king.
Although rook d1's a bad move. I think if white goes g4, it's just positionally winning because the bishop is really bad on g7, and you're going to win h3 as well. Like, this bishop is just so bad behind the pawn.
Yeah, actually, this looks like a positional puzzle. G4 is a very important move here because you don't think to play it because it looks as if you're weakening your kingside pawns, but then you're just completely...
Right, you can take it, sure. You can even get the outpost, knight e2, g3, f5. Like, it's just, yeah, the bishop is just terrible behind the pawn. That's also why earlier you should never play g5. Like, if I go back here, black always wants to play f5 to open up the diagonal when you have these double pawns, one on top of the other.
Right. Yeah, and then now the black Fianchetto bishop is just going to be useless. Okay, so g4, white missed that. Feels like white started playing a little passively, but I guess not a choice. He's just getting his pieces pushed back.
Right.
Rook e6, okay, defending the knight. Offering the queen trade again. Very excited. Okay, f5, finally. He forced black into a good strategy. Knight e2, nice, looking towards f4. Free pawn.
Right.
Oh, does this work?
It kind of does, yeah, kind of. Oh dear. Oh, there's queen f3. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that was a cute little tactic. This is actually a fun game. This was a fun game.
Yeah, this one's also tricky. Hard to judge.
All right, I'll let you deliberate. Some strategic mistakes could be like 2100, I think. No, I mean, black found some nice tactics and white was trying. I mean, this could be a blitz game. For blitz, it could be 2100. Viola, if you know the game, don't tell me. I don't want to know the answer for sure. That feels like cheating. So I would say 2100. Papa spoiling? Dad, don't spoil. Well, okay, I'm not going to change my answer now in case Andrea's black? Okay, well, I already said 2100, so I'm not changing. Guys, don't worry. I'm not changing my answer. Andrea's like 1900, so I got it whenever you're ready.
All right, so I'm going to go with 2150.
I said 2100.
Okay, let's see.
And I think somebody in my chat after I said it, and by somebody I mean my dad, spoiled it, and he said Andrea played as black, but he might just be memeing. He might just be memeing. I don't know if that's real or not.
Wait, but if she played this game, that means this must be a pretty. Did she play like
my gosh, 21-25. Wow.
Oh, so we literally got the same. Okay.
Yes. So this was Andrea versus Kurtz versus Mannered Monkey. And I'm only telling you because my chat spammed it too. So that's why it's 2100 because he's like 2400.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Wait, but this was just a random blitz game or was this like an event?
I don't know. Oh, Kurt Schneider. Never mind. Kurt Schneider.
Oh, it was from the event the other day. That's why everyone gets it. I was like, yeah, like why is this a notable game? Like, because if it's just a random blitz game she plays, why does everyone seem to know it? Okay, that's why, because it was like 2 days ago. Okay.
Yeah, okay, never mind. That makes sense. People wouldn't remember the other one. I thought they somehow knew. Okay, yeah, Vila recognized this game.
Well, that's why, yeah.
At least we split this one.
True, exactly.
I'll take that. I'll take a split for once.
Yeah, 2 more. Let's see.
My dad said it's also on our Reddit. Papa Botez has so much credit karma. It's actually impressive. He makes so many memes. All right, I'll pull it in game 9. Interesting.
Okay.
The names here are gonna.
Yeah, BLM and Proud Boy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Y'all were getting creative with these ones.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the Grunfeld opening. This is pretty advanced. I think one thing I would say for people who are newer to the game is this is not an opening that I think anyone below like 2400 should play. Not that people won't play it below that, but I think it's an opening that like you just should not touch at all.
Okay.
So bishop g7, bishop f4, c6. Okay, not the best move. Normally black plays for c5. E3, castles, queen b3. Okay, pretty good understanding. a5, takes. Okay, rook c1, knight c6, bishop b5, bishop d7, castles e6. This feels pretty high level so far.
Yeah.
d6, rook e8, bishop g3. Wow. Queen b6, a4. I guess support the bishop, right?
I wonder if there is going to be any of our games in here because I feel like I may have played this as white. I don't think I did, but I've played similar positions.
I had one time when I did it, I had one of my games pop up, but only one time.
But you knew it. You knew your game, right?
I didn't know who it was against, but yeah, I was able. It felt like one of my games, and I more or less, yeah, I had a strong suspicion.
Okay.
So rook a c8. Okay. All right, rook to c2. Oh, by the way, someone in chat asked me why black can't go knight a7 here, just to show something instructive.
Yep.
Knight a7 loses the queen because white is bishop c7 trapping it.
Yeah, that's a very nice tactic.
So that's why rook a8 is played here. Rook c2. Okay, knight b8. Although now knight a7 actually is good because now there's no bishop c7. So knight b8. Rook c1. Takes. Okay, queen takes. Knight d7, rook c7. Knight f6.
Okay.
Rook b7, rook c8 played here. Okay, h3.
So white is slowly outplaying black here.
Yeah. Knight e4. Bishop c7, bishop f8, b6. Okay. b6, knight to e1.
White
wow,
is
this
playing
is like
this
very
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although black a little bit less so.
True. Well, it's a very tough opening to play.
True.
Although rook b8, b7.
What could black have done instead?
Knight d6.
Uh-oh.
Black didn't play it, but knight d6 is the move. I mean, it's losing still because white can go like rook c6 takes and rook b6 with like knight d3, c5. But to go king g7 and just miss it is also kind of weird. Okay, so rook d7, a4, f3, knight d2, knight d3, knight c4, knight e5, knight a5 takes here. And now there's a checkmate, right? Check here, check here, check here. Knight e5, rook b7, rook h6 to go checkmate, I guess.
Yep.
g5, rook g6, and I guess black ran out of time here. Although black's getting checkmated regardless.
Right.
Because you're just going to take or go knight f3, like king h4 takes and then knight f3, or vice versa, like rook b2, check, and mate. Okay.
So white played really well, and even the move you showed, if he would have seen the maneuver with knight d6, then
it's still kind of losing, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
see.
I think about it. So I'm probably gonna lose this game, chat. But this one did seem high level. White played incredibly. I would also, we haven't had any GM games, and I feel like we are going to. Black didn't play very well. I think 26 something is a good guess. I think it's about 2600. We've already had a 24. Like, if you guys notice, none of the ratings have been repeated, right? So I'm gonna say 20. I'm probably gonna say 26. I'm gonna say 27. I think I need to be a little bit bolder because otherwise I'm gonna lose. And also it's blitz. 2700s aren't that good. What about 2666? We can go with that. Yeah, we're gonna go 2669. All right, guys, I got it. We've decided. All right, I've come up with an answer.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 2725.
And I'm gonna go with 2669. Chat obviously suggested this. Very obviously. You went pretty high.
Well, I went high because I thought since you were behind. We're both off by a mile.
Oh no.
Yeah. No. Okay, I'm just gonna say whoever that 2022 is, you have a very bright future in chess. You have a very bright future. This was played very well.
I feel like the mods should share the name when somebody gets a compliment and hide them when they play badly, you know?
That's true. That's that's a good point. Yeah.
Because you only like hearing the compliments. Okay.
His name is Control Alt Deleted. Okay. Control Alt Deleted. Wow.
That was a good game.
I mean, because it's a very impressive game. I mean, very impressive.
These are actually really good picks for the game.
Yeah. Wow, 2000 played this game. It's like very impressive. Very impressive game. Very impressive game.
Yeah, agreed. We both went so high.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's game number 10. All right, so this is Speedster versus Accuracy Matters.
Right. Okay.
That's a good name. All right. Sorry, I think you were gonna get this.
No, it's okay. So G3, Knight F. Well, no, I did actually you did the last one, right? Knight F6. Or no, I did the last one, so you can do this one.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, more ready, or King's Indian attack, some combination.
Really waiting to push any. Do you think it's good to castle first and wait, or better to push the
I think it depends which system you're taught. Like if you're basically taught like all these systems with D3, then I don't think it matters. If you're taught systems where you try to play like Catalan or Reddies, like, you know, if you're gonna play like D4 in one go, or you're gonna play C4, then probably you should probably play like C4 D4 first without castling. Whereas if you learn the D3 systems, I don't think it matters what the order is.
Okay.
And also, as we see, white clearly intended to play D3, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Knight D2. Okay. E4. Castle.
Okay, yeah. Knight E4 is already not the best move. I mean, white should take with the pawn on E4. If you're more advanced, you would take with the pawn, not the knight, because you basically concede the center here potentially. So it's a little bit of an unusual move.
So should black not have taken the knight here?
Well, I think the point is that basically white can never claim any advantage, because after trade and castles, you can't ever put pressure on E5. And the bishop on C5 is better than your bishop on C1. So like in a position like D4, normally how white plays is you take with the pawn, and let's just say black castles, you try to go something like C3, B4, knight C4, or knight C4 right away just to put pressure on the center. Whereas when you take with the knight, it's not like you're worse or anything, but you never really are better here.
Right. Okay, so that gives away white's chances for getting an advantage out of the opening. Right,
exactly. Okay, nice move.
All right. Okay. Well, G6 was kind of a weird move on black's end. It didn't feel necessary. Should have just maybe moved his knight instead.
Yeah, but the problem is if you move the knight instead, the white knight's going to F5. So like, I mean, if you play knight F6, white is like bishop G5 and rook D1. And if you move like this way, I think white can still go to F5 here, potentially. I mean, I think G6 is okay move. I don't know if it's best, but I think it's okay at least.
Okay. Bishop H6 makes sense. Rook E8, rook A1. I mean, this is already actually looking kind of bad for black, right?
Right. So, okay, D6. Okay, bishop A6. It's a good move.
Yeah, C4.
Okay.
B3. Okay, makes sense. Black is repositioning their pieces very well here. Rook takes. Does that feel weird to you?
I think it's actually the best move, probably. I mean, you can maybe take with the bishop as well. Yeah, probably bishop takes is a little bit better, but you only have 2 captures to begin with, so I guess not that surprising to take with the rook here.
Fair enough. Okay.
Okay, so rook G4, yeah, goes all in on the attack.
Rook F1. All right, preparing some queen G7 annoyances here. Bishop G5. Oh, I like it. Is white repositioning here?
Knight F3 is a great move. Well, I don't know if it's the best move, but it's a very creative move.
It is creative. It is creative. And then you can't take on D8 here because you just capture the rook.
Yeah.
That's a nice save. That's a nice save. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. So if knight takes.
Wow.
What happens if knight takes rook? You take on D2, and I guess that you're just okay with that.
Yeah, no, I mean it looks yeah, you're just up a pawn, but rook takes G2 is very high level. Takes G2 makes a lot of sense. Yeah, just like okay, but actually now there's rook G7. Wait a second. Now you're losing. Or no, you aren't losing. Knight F6. Okay.
And you can't play rook F8, so you gotta, I guess, defend here as white. Ooh.
Yeah, and now black just wins. Huh.
Yeah, wait. Wasn't rook takes H2 checkmate?
Oh, yeah. Rook H2 is mate in 1 also. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know which move is...
I mean, it doesn't matter because you're winning regardless, so...
Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what... Okay, like... I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Knight F3 is a very high quality move, though.
Yeah, I'll go back to it right here. Knight F3.
Right. Yeah, Knight F3 is a very high quality move.
Right, because black basically realizes they're in huge trouble here and under attack. They don't really have play, so they simplify and they see that tactic to not lose material.
Right, yeah. All right.
Okay, good luck on this one.
Okay, good luck to you too on this one. Let's see.
Okay, anybody saying anything under 2400 in chat is actually tripping. I think this is at least 2400. I mean, the line with knight h4 feels like it could have been prepared here. Also, I'm getting very cold. The AC is on very high. But how did white end up losing? How did white end up losing this game? That was that was strange to me because white had a really good position, but black played incredibly defensive. I did say 2666 on a guy, but I mean, Hikaru said 2700, Nicholas. So, hey. I mean, look, I'm really behind, so I don't think I can catch up regardless. So I need to make kind of a bold claim to go for the best and try to hit it on the nose, right? There's only been, this is not good. I just don't think this is under 2000. I think we haven't had a game that, I'm going to just guess, I'm going to guess 2696. Yeah, honestly, I think it should be over 2500 because we haven't seen a game with that yet. None of the ratings have been repeated just yet. So it's not going to be 2000. It's not going to be 2100. This is not 1900. I don't know way this is 1900 or 1800. So it makes me feel it's over, which makes me think it's going to be like 2600. And I need to go for a bold bet. So let's go with way too high. No. But we need a bold bet here. We actually do, because otherwise we're going to lose. Otherwise we're going to lose. Stop saying bald. I said bold, not bald. Bold bet. Okay, so we're going to say, I'm going to go with 2669 again. All right, I'm just going to say 2650. No memes. All right, I got my answer.
I'm going to go with 2850.
Oh, shoot. I said 2650.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Whenever you're higher on these, even though my chat was telling me I'm going way too high, and I told them that they were wrong.
Knight of 3 is like an amazing move. Like, it's just such a high quality move in Blitz to find.
That's fair. 2957. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Who played that game? Do we know, or we're not revealing?
Oh, it's Naroditsky against Brandon Jacobson. Oh, that's why. Okay. Actually, wait, Daniel played knight takes e4? Really? Really, Riley? Really? Knight takes e4? Really? Okay.
You know what I told my chat? I'm going to capture them and I'm going to put them on the YouTube video so that they can see what they did for telling me that answer was too high.
Really? Knight takes e4 by Daniel? Really? Really? Huh.
So do you think he prepared this, or you just think it's not?
No, I mean, it's just a blitz game. I'm surprised because it really makes the game very flat. Like, because the thing is, like, normally when you, like, the whole point is when you play this, like, ready or king's any attack and black takes, I mean, I'm actually hard pressed to think of a situation where you take with the knight and you don't take with the pawn. So I'm just kind of surprised. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong scene. Sorry, but yeah, I'm very hard pressed to think of a situation where you like in a king's any attack or any of these setups where you take with the knight and you don't take with the pawn on e4.
What do you think the possible explanation would be for it?
Well, I mean, first of all, it's just blitz. Obviously, you never know what the match score was, or you know what the flow of the games was. That's the first thing. But it actually, especially because this was a game played between them, it's surprising because when you have the white pieces, you want to like get initiative and attack, and so like trading the knights, it kind of makes it a lot harder because you trade knights off the board. And secondly, also for someone like Danya's a very aggressive player, so like trading down pieces is not in his style so much. So it's also kind of surprising. But I will say that overall, though, this knight f3 move is ridiculously good by Brandon. This knight f3 move on move 22 is like really good, like amazingly good.
No, that's true.
Oh, actually, you know what? Daniel's in chat. You know what he wrote?
What?
He was hoping for a pre-move. That's why he took with the knight. So it's like, here I am with my like super deep analysis of why he took with the knight, and he's like, oh, he's just hoping for a pre-move so he could take the bishop on c5.
Oh, were they playing bullet?
Oh, actually, I mean, I don't know if this was blitz or bullet. It could have been either.
He wouldn't be waiting for a pre-move if it's not bullet.
Oh, actually, this is bullet. Knight f3 is even more impressive.
Oh,
but I think it was
Box
blitz.
said it was 3 minutes. Okay. It's funny that he was waiting for a pre-move. That's funny. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's the flow of the match. Like in the first game or like second game, you're not going to have that happen. But if you played like 5-10 games, sometimes you do actually do this because you're hoping that people will just be blitzing out the moves and make mistakes. So, yeah. But no, now it makes sense. It makes perfect sense.
You guessed most of these correct, but this was my first time playing, so I feel like I needed a warm up. You know.
I think what I would say is that it seemed like you assumed that the players, you guess on the lower side. as opposed to the higher side, like pretty consistently. I think.
Yeah, that's true. I think if I would add to most of them, they would have been a little bit more accurate. Although I did guess 1500 for the 1000 rated. I went a little bit too wild with that one.
Yeah, that one was probably too wild. But normally the way I look at it is I try to find a range and think about like what's the highest that a player could be when they play and move, and what's like the lowest end of that the game could be. Like, you know, it could be like say 2000 and say like could it be 1000 or 1500, and then I try to basically work backwards from that. That's how I do it.
Oh, right. So that's why you were so focused on the knight f3 move, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So, no, that makes sense. I don't think somebody could have stumbled into it, but I thought a 2650 could have played that as well.
What with the last one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A 2650 could have played it for sure. Yeah, 2650 could have played it. I have no doubt. But actually, the previous one was crazy because that was the one that like I was sure. The Grunfeld one, I was sure that had to be like a 2600, and then it was like 2000.
Yeah, young nigga used to think it's just everything I need, right? Not so fond of change. I'm too caught up in my way of thinking. I get by on me. No, I don't need nobody. Yes, I was so naive. Somehow I'm still all in on me.